Greens one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope very well. I'm going to be making another recipe I saw Cowboy Rollins make. It's tamale pie. Just sounded good. I actually saw tamales at Trader Joe's of all places in the freezer section, unfortunately, because they weren't fresh, but I tried them, got hooked, so been craving tamales, so let's get to it. Okay, I got my Dutch oven. This is what I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be baking it as well with the corn topping. I'm going to be doing, so I got 1 pound of ground beef. This is the, what is it, 93%. Gotta get that in there. Alright. Alright, let's add some seasoning. Got a little bit of kosher salt. Not much, but a little. I don't know, about a teaspoon. And I got some, just using whatever I have. I get this Costco, it's garlic and herb seasoning. I like garlic, so I'm going to use it. Throw some of that in. I got some ground paprika. I'll sprinkle that in there. I'm probably going to be switching over to smoked because I heard it's a lot better flavor. Got a little, I don't know if oregano is going to go in there. Where is my, oh, got my cumin. It never wants to come out of the container. There we go. That in there, get it mixed up. Sweet. I've been kind of having trouble with this burner. It's like it just wants to bring on the heat and stay there. Trying to get it to cool down so I don't overcook my mince. It was only on medium. Dang. Alright. Try turning this back on to medium. It's probably why my pancakes got so dark, because I couldn't get the heat regulated just right. Alright. Excuse the movement. What I'm adding in here is I'm adding a jar of salsa, which I have blended. Yeah, put a little water in there too. Add a little extra moisture. There we go. Alright, burner. Dang. Alright, so 1 can of corn drained. And 1 can of this Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. I should wish I had fresh corn. I didn't check the store. I should have checked to see if we had some fresh corn. That would have been a lot better than canned, but that's alright though. Alright, make sure that the... Alright. See what that burner is doing. And that burner's still just throwing it out there. Alright. Okay, so while I made the mince of my own doing, which by the way I also added a half a packet of taco seasoning just because I had it laying around. So this is the part I'm going to follow closely. It's 2 1/4 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, Mix that. And whisk that in there. Calls for 1 full stick of butter, which I have melted here. Pour that right in there. And 2 cups. It said chicken broth, but well, actually I have chicken broth, so it worked out perfect. Didn't realize it was broth. 2 cups of broth. All right. Give that a stir. I guess a whip. Ah, I just realized I forgot to do something. That stuff's pretty thick. I'm gonna add a little bit more broth. Hope I'm not in the way. I can't really see the camera. Is that 2 cups? Alright. Kill the heat on the mince. But I gotta push this aside because I realized I forgot to grate cheese, so I gotta do that real quick. I was gonna do it first and didn't. Okay, so cheese is done. I should have grated it before I started, but it is what it is. We're gonna cover this whole top with pepper jack cheese. We're gonna make this very cheesy. I'm a little concerned about the cornmeal mixture. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to just use a scooper and just put a dollop of corn mixture basically all the way around it. Just like that. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. Hopefully it won't affect the baking time too much. Might be a little thick, but when I'm done with this, I'll bring it back. Alright, so I ended up using practically all of it. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is the first time I'm making this. And I just realized what I did. I do this every time. Pull my cast iron. I did that in the last video too. Alright, let's get this in the oven. We're going to set it for 350 for 30 minutes and we'll check it. Alright, the timer just went off, which I forgot to set when I turned the camera off. Let's have a first look at it. Let's see what I want it to be. want to be able to make sure that the corn is. So we're going to give it a poke test. Bring in close. I got to make sure that the cornmeal topping is fully cooked, which is why it's in the oven. Which it pokes clean, but it's like still raw inside, so damn. So we're gonna have to go back in the oven. And I'm gonna do probably another 20 minutes, to be honest. Well, I'll do 15 and we'll see where it is. Let me actually set it before I turn the camera off. It's been 15. I'm getting hungry too. It smells phenomenal. Probably because when I balled them, when I scooped them out, they're taking longer to cook. Oh man, that smells really good. I mean, it smells like tamales. Let's see if they are done inside. It still tastes raw. Damn it. Gonna need another half hour or another 15 minutes. Dadgummit. It's been another 15. I'm getting a little impatient. Still looks good. Still smells good. Yeah, it's really tough to tell if it's actually done. Oh, shut up. See if I burn my mouth. I think it might actually be done. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little cheese on top. Yes, I'm going to add more cheese. And I'm going to put it back in for 10 more minutes. When the cheese is melted, I'm going to dish it up and eat it. Alright, I'm actually glad I started this earlier. Early! Let's dish her out. Oh man, looks cheesy. Cheesy, delicious. Gotta add a little fresh ground pepper because that's how I roll. Alright. Alrighty. So there may have been some questionable techniques while I was cooking, but if the end result is it tastes good, then that's all that matters. Cool. It is done all the way. Probably using the scooper wasn't a good idea. Also, I was thinking about it. His recipe called for 2 pounds of ground beef, and I used 1. So I probably made double the amount of tamale topping that I should have. So I should have made half. Tell you what though, it sure tastes good. It tastes a lot like a tamale. Mmm. Yeah, that's a win. You know, I got the little kick from the pepper jack cheese. Oh, it's burning my hand. So it's got a little kick to it. I got the medium salsa. Oh, wow. That's good. Real good. Alright, well, I emptied the bowl. In fact, I'm going to get a little bit more. It tastes really good. I do, however, suggest if you do try this, and I encourage you to do so, give it a go. But if you only use a pound of ground beef, then cut the cornbread mixture in half. Don't use the whole amount, because it's a little much. It's not bad, it's just a little much, and it would have probably baked a little quicker too. But you know, I'm digging it. Tastes real good. So just watching YouTube. I'm gonna go finish my dinner. So as always, don't forget to check the description for Sean's Shovelhead 8, the playlist for Cast Iron Wednesday. Also, Kent Rollins and his recipe will be down there. And again, if you do it, use half the amount. My suggestion. And of course, it's always, you know, make the mince however you want. You know, just make it the way you make it yours. All right, thanks for watching. Catch you next time, next week.